This 17 News at Noon podcast is brought to you by Clinica Sierra Vista.
Welcome back to the 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Welcome back to 17 News at Noon. I'm Elena Rusk, and let's take a look at today's top stories. An investigation underway after the body of a Tehachapi man was found in the open desert. According to the Kern County Sheriff's Office, 25-year-old Larry Jean Christie Jr. was found dead Sunday night in Boron. Deputies say his body found 2 miles north of the Boron frontage road. Investigators are working to determine the cause and manner of Christie's death. A vigil is being held tonight for a man shot and killed in southwest Bakersfield early Monday morning. Bakersfield police say the man was shot and killed after he was allegedly trying to force his way into an apartment on North Half Moon Drive near Laurel Glen Bible Church. Police say the resident who shot him legally owned the gun and is cooperating with police. That resident has not been arrested. The coroner identified that alleged intruder as Kyle Lundy. Friends say he was a local soccer coach. Now, those friends and family of Lundy holding the vigil tonight at 6 p.m. outside of the apartment complex. 17's Christian Glano will have more on this story coming up tonight on 17 News at 5. Crews working to protect communities in Placer and El Dorado counties after the mosquito fire flared up again yesterday evening. Windy weather causing the flames to jump containment lines, making that fire a bigger threat to a wider area. At last check, it has burned more than 50,000 acres and is raging across both counties there in Northern California. It is currently 25% contained. And meanwhile, more than 100 volunteers and staff at the Gold Country Fairgrounds have been caring for the hundreds of animals belonging to the evacuees of the mosquito fire. Placer County Animal Services staff says it's an around-the-clock job to make sure that every pet gets what they need. The veterinary team has also been checking out every pet to make sure they're not hurt. And staff says this has been a good way to uplift a community that is going through this very hard time.
Big operation, but well worth it, because it's important we provide these services in a disaster so our community feels safe and their pets are supported.
Now, the whole operation is working alongside Nevada County, local nonprofits, rescue groups, neighboring shelters, and along with support from the community. And some families down south in Hemet got to reunite with their animals that were evacuated during the Fairview fire. The recent rain down there helped firefighters battling this fire. And as of last night, that latest report had 65% containment after burning 28,000 acres. Now to headlines from around the state. Authorities say a teenage girl died of an apparent overdose at a Los Angeles high school, and police are investigating 3 other possible fentanyl overdoses in that area. The LAPD says officers were called out to Bernstein High in Hollywood around 9 p.m. last night for reports of 2 15-year-old girls suffering from an overdose on campus. One girl declared dead in a school bathroom, another hospitalized and in stable condition. Meanwhile, the fire department responded to 2 separate calls of possible overdoses of teens near the school earlier yesterday afternoon. Police believe all the victims purchased pills they thought were Percocet, an opioid, at Lexington Park and then went to the campus. Investigators are looking into whether the pills were laced with that deadly synthetic opioid fentanyl, which officials say is a common practice. And some good news. Along Interstate 5, overnight closures planned for this week near Castaic have been canceled. The freeway was originally supposed to shut down just before midnight again last night, so crews could repair a 2-mile stretch that was damaged by the route fire. But according to Caltrans, work is ahead of schedule and closures were canceled for both last night and tonight too. Crews made repairs to the asphalt shoulder, which is 6,000 feet long, and they restriped the lanes too.
Hello, this is Tim Callahan with Clinica Sierra Vista, and we're excited to unveil the Community Health Center of the Future, our comprehensive care center. It's located right across the street from Memorial Hospital. We have every service under one roof, from family medicine, OBGYN care, dental services for adults and children, behavioral health, and much more. So find your way to better care at Clinica Sierra Vista this year at our comprehensive care center. Visit our website, clinicasierravista.org, for the latest on this project. We'll see you soon.
All right, looking ahead to next month, tickets now on sale for Calm's first inaugural Autumn Nights Light Show. The zoo once again partnering with Lake Tasmic, the longtime producer of the zoo's Holiday Lights event. Autumn Nights kicks off October 6th. They'll be held every Thursday through Sunday, so weekends, until the end of next month. You can enjoy the family-friendly Halloween-themed light show, take a ride on the Candy Corn Express train, or get lost in the Craze Maze. They're also going to be serving up your favorite fall-themed desserts like kettle corn, churros, and dumplings. Tickets $15 for adults, $12 for kids ages 4 to 15. Kids under age 3 will get in free. And then returning to Calm for its 17th year, Boo at the Zoo is back, also taking place during the daylight hours for the weekend of October 22nd and 23rd. The zoo will be decked out in spooky decorations while guests play games for prizes and watch the animals devour their treat-filled jack-o'-lanterns. Tickets for that event, $10 for adults, $7 for seniors, and $4 for kids ages 3 to 12. Everyone is encouraged to wear costumes. All right, well, this Saturday, the Dress for the Stars Gala celebrating their 10th anniversary of the nonprofit organization Dress for Success. Joining us in studio to talk more about this big event is Elaine McNerney. Let's start first with a quick overview, of course. What is Dress for Success?
So Dress for Success is a workforce development program for women. We help women who have not been in the workforce, maybe through a series of circumstances of their own choosing or something that's happened to them. They haven't really been as successful as they could be. So we help eliminate that first barrier to employment, which is how you look.
Yes.
And then we help them with their resume and how to speak and coaching them and mentoring them, so that that's the second part of the getting the job and keeping a job. And so once a woman's with us, and you know, everything's kind of shut down because of COVID, but we have financial literacy programs. Wow. We can help people get their records expunged. We have a partnership with Kern Literacy where we can help people in a number of different ways. So we have a lot of different things going on, and we just haven't been doing much for the last 2 years, oddly. But so, you know, the gala is kind of our way to celebrate that we survived, that we've been here 10 years, and get ready for the future, which of course means we need volunteers, we need clients, we need money, we need all those things. So it's a very exciting time.
It's a very exciting time to be back in person and to have, you know, this is some video from inside the shop where you're dressing the women. This was a sale that you had, getting everyone all set up. But of course, that all takes the funding. And so you're doing the fundraising. Right. Tell us about the event on Saturday.
You know, it's going to be black tie, valet parking, walking a red carpet. There's lovely things. And of course, our sponsors, our primary sponsors are Chevron and California Resource Corporation. We thank them. And we have a lot of table sponsors too, so that's really cool. But it's just going to be a really fun dinner, dancing, you know, bring your friends kind of thing. We're almost sold out. Tickets are no more tickets after tomorrow. We're not selling them at the door, so don't come to the door. But we have some fabulous auction items. We've got a beach house weekend and a wine tasting tour. We've got Kobe Bryant, Forever Mamba t-shirts. We've got great Dodger tickets donated by Young Woolridge, and they're like club seats and all that stuff. So we're excited about the auction. We're excited about the people, and we're just excited to see people.
Yes, and be all dressed up.
Be all dressed up and have fun.
Good date night, good night with your girlfriends.
Absolutely. So get your tickets now, because we have to tell them how much food we want.
Perfect. So today's the last day. Where do they go for the tickets?
If it's right. You know,
right.
So actually tomorrow's the last day. It's going to cut off tomorrow.
Okay.
But get them today.
Get them today. And again, Saturday, beginning at 6 p.m. at the Petroleum Club at Sundale.
Right. And it's going to be a lot of fun.
That looks fantastic. Well, thank you for all you do in our community. And have a good time on Saturday.
I appreciate it. I think you guys are having me. KGET always supports us and always has, and I appreciate that.
That's so great. We love sharing good news.
Absolutely.
So thank you.
The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to kget.com.